Hello everyone, this is Antonio here, and today we're doing a quick vlog thingy that all these kids are doing these days on the YouTubes. It's going to be pretty simple and straightforward. Just going to go over thanking the people who came from Pretty Awesome Studio and the people who came from Reddit for subscribing, and also talking about future content, and that's pretty much it. So first off, before we get into it, I just want to say the footage in the background, if you're wondering, is Quake Live. It's basically the online version of Quake 3 where you can play completely free. If you want to go check it out, quakelive.com. I haven't played in 9 months, so obviously I'm going to be pretty rusty. It still threw me in Tier 4, but Tier 4 in Quake Live, you can play people that are almost on the level of professionals, so you can get pretty owned, and it happens to me every now and then. Yeah, so let's get into the video, and you can watch the fun footage in the background. The first things first, I want to talk about what we're going to do with the channel, some about what I'm doing on my end, and a little bit about Joshua. So as you guys noticed, we started doing Let's Play content. We weren't really doing that on the other channel. Honestly, I still don't really like Let's Plays. I feel that they're, like, kind of lazy and don't take a whole lot of skill. Don't get me wrong, I chose Joshua because he's better at more things than just doing Let's Plays, as you can see by his Check This videos, which are pretty darn good. But the Let's Plays are nice because you get to have a lot of content up quick and lots of it. So it's kind of nice being able to have a video up a day because it gets you more visibility on YouTube, and it doesn't seem like you guys are hating it too much. And we're sprinkling in just enough other content so it's not like just a Let's Play channel. And that's my goal anyways. And obviously I'm doing StarCraft 2 stuff. Will continue doing it. Seems like Terran Chronicles did pretty well. The All Things Terran forum on Reddit seemed to like it. And the general just StarCraft Reddit really seemed to like Metacraft. Got about 3,000 views, which was pretty nice. So I plan on continuing to do those. They do just take quite a while to make. I think like if I really push at it and don't do anything but edit, I can get it done in like 2 days. But you know, that's a lot of sacrifices of not being able to do anything else. So yeah, it just takes a long time to record and edit those. Even longer is Hasucraft. It looks simple on the surface, but that takes me, if you combine the remake and re-edit of everything from, you know, the previous episode 1 on our other channel, it took about a month just to do 1 minute and 30 seconds. Long time, because the quality we want is really high, and making the sets look really beautiful just takes forever. So I do plan on doing Hasucraft still, but the reception has been honestly pretty abysmal. And it seems like in the StarCraft community, unless you're doing flash animation, well, this is in general, just on YouTube, unless you're doing flash animation, it's really cute or has a retarded face at some point in the animation. I mean that, watch any animation, and there's always like a peak in the quote-unquote comedy, where there's like a stupid face, people won't watch it. Thankfully, StarCraft is something a little bit different where it's actually good, but it seems like in the StarCraft community, unless you're doing some sort of like film animation type thing, nobody wants to watch it unless it's Flash. So I'm kind of on the fence about continuing to do Hasucraft just because of all the time for little views and no respect and constant downvotes on Reddit. Constant. So that's like the one downer, but we'll continue with rising up with more good stuff. I know some of you from the other channel subscribe to our other channel for Minecraft. Joshua and I have been talking about figuring out like what we want to do with Minecraft. We still want to do some content, but it's just all up in the air. I was messing around in UDK for a while, trying to figure out how maybe we could animate it in there instead of doing it in the Minecraft engine, because Minecraft does have a circle jerk for their 3D animation. So that's something I want to try doing rather than doing it in the game engine. Basically what I'm saying is we want to still try to do Minecraft. Also maybe a little bit of Quake Live here and there. Not a whole lot, like maybe even less than Minecraft, but I still do like Quake Live, not as much as Unreal Tournament, but at least Quake has some resemblance of a community. So probably some machinima stuff. With Wolfcam, there's a lot of options you have. You can do like all, I think recently, or not recently, maybe years ago, I don't know when, but I know, or I think I know, or I think that I know that I think I know that I think I know, that maybe you can have depth of field in Wolfcam, and if you can do that, we can make some awesome machinima with Quake Live. So that could be one thing that's on the horizon. And also 2 other games that we've been watching and that Joshua and I both really adore. One of them is going to be Stonehearth. It looks really fun. Honestly, I'm not really a big voxel person or a nostalgia. I don't really have a whole lot of it. Even though I play Quake Live, I didn't play it as a kid. I played Unreal. So I have like no connection. But just because I know people are going to say that I'm doing that and there's Quake Live in the background, clarifying. Anyways, again, so we want to do Stonehearth, which looks really cool. It looks like, especially since they reached their goal, Multiplayer. Multiplayer means machinima, and that's what we want to do. The last game that we're looking into is called Castle Story. It looks really good. It's kind of like an RTS, but not at the same time, with a mixture of some of what Minecraft is, but even better. It just looks really fun. I don't know what we're going to do in it, but I know we want to try doing something. So hopefully it comes over really well. I can't remember if either of those games will give you a level editor or like some sort of modding ability. I think Stoneheart does. Or maybe both. If they do, then just so many possibilities there that we can do. Just, amazing stuff. Other than that, I think that's about it. We still want to do the watch this content, and we still have other stuff that we want to do coming up, but I don't want to say too much, and then us not do it. So this is stuff I can almost completely guarantee that we want to do. It's just going to take time to actually get into doing that. If there's any other games out there that you guys are interested in us doing, we'll definitely take a look at doing them. If you have any other games to recommend us, please do. Maybe there's stuff we're completely missing and it's going over our radar, because there's just so many indie games coming out, and still quite a few of them are really good too. That's really important. We don't want to start making content that's not what you want to see and then you just disappear. But at the same time, we don't want to like sell out to making content that we don't like. We want to try avoiding that at all costs, but we still want to please you guys, because if we don't have viewers, we don't have a channel, and it's pointless. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this didn't drone on too long, and you enjoyed the Quake live footage in the background. And if you're looking at it going, WTF is this, it looks so horrible, it doesn't look like that if you don't want it to. I just prefer to play on the lowest possible settings with green character models and certain specific controls and configs. That's just how Quake Live is. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a nice day.